Welcome back to another Hempfield boys basketball game. I'm Tyler Constein.
And I'm Carter Mumma.
And we have an amazing matchup here tonight. We got the Hempfield Black Knights taking on the Wilson Bulldogs. And I am, quite frankly, Carter, I am just super excited to see how the Black Knights will be able to perform tonight after that hard loss yesterday.
Yeah, as you said, they came off a huge loss last night. We were there yesterday watching and commentating, and honestly, I was at a loss for words. I believe this Hempfield team can do much better, and I think they can prove themselves a little bit more here tonight.
I 100% agree with you. If that tip-off has just commenced, Wilson will start with the ball.
Yeah, Nishardo's going to get that. He's going to hand it over to number 13. Takes a mini jumper. It's really good.
That's Nemo McLean. The forward, the 6'2" forward out of Wilson here. Now McLean gets over to number 3, who is Nishar Mercado. Mercado gets over to Akins.
Stolen by Tate Goodthree.
Beautiful steal from Goodthree. Amazing defense from the Black Knights. That ball's going to go out, and that's going to go back Wilson's way. So, I mean, they're just going to swap turnovers here.
Yeah, a little 1-for-1, and there's no points yet, but I'm ready. I'm a little just confused with what went on last night, but
I almost feel like last night was an anomaly for this Hempfield Black Knights team. I mean, they usually play really well, keep it close with their opponents no matter how difficult they are. But last night, I mean, they just struggled to get anything going after that first quarter.
Yeah, I agree. And they're going to dump it down in the paint. That's number 1. Gets the easy bucket. That is...
Yeah, Kalfala.
He gets the easy points in the paint.
Yeah, Kalfala's a beautiful drive, beautiful layup. I mean, you got to take what you can get there, and that was the right move there for Kalfala and the Bulldogs. Jason gets over to Gant, nearly loses it, but is able to retain possession.
Gant tries to drive inside, puts up a shot, gets fouled.
Wow, beautiful shot there from Jason Gant. I mean, he was able to get that shot up just in time as he's getting fouled and hit down, and that was an amazing work of art there from Jason Gant.
Yeah, powerful move from Gant. Was going off too. Got a little bit of a bad angle, but he's still able to make that little mid-range jumper, and now he's going to the free throw line, and it's no good, so we'll stay 2-2.
Yeah, Glover's going to take control of that rebound there.
Nishar back over to Akins. Back over to Nishar. Nishar mid-range jumper is no good.
Beautiful rebound there from Caden Alker.
Caden Alker hits Ashton Lewis in the corner for 3. Good!
What a shot from Ashton Lewis, the point guard, the senior point guard out of Hempfield High School with the beautiful corner 3, taking Hempfield the 5-2 lead early on here.
Yeah, beautiful pass into the corner. Ashton Lewis is able to capitalize on that. I mean, that was right on the money. Switched to the net, and that couldn't have done it up any better.
Yeah, that was beautiful. The student section's back. I mean, Hempfield is fired up and ready to redeem themselves. With that, the points from number 13, Nemo McLean, are going to be good, and that's going to make it a 5-4 ball game here. Tate Guthrie's taking it up the court, gets it off to Spencer Troyer. Spencer Troyer dribbling head-to-head with Michael Glover. Over to Lewis, who just made that 3-point shot. Let's see what he can do here. He's going to hit it back over to Troyer in the corner. Troy does have Gant, but he's going to switch over to Ashton Lewis instead. Now Alker in the same spot Lewis was in. Joe around. They're playing a little bit conservative here. Gant over to Lewis. Lewis one-on-one here with Khalifa. Oh, Spencer Troyer's mid-range jumper is going to be no good. Barely missed that one there.
Yeah, Troy off the mark, but it's going to be rebounded by 3. Here comes... It's going to stay Bulldogs'
Yeah, it should
ball.
stay Wilson's ball there. I mean, Mercado with a nice rebound there was able to drive down the court, but ultimately ended up being out of bounds, but on Hempfield. So Glover's going to throw it in here for the Bulldogs. Glover finds number 23, Corell Akins. Akins gets back over to Mercado. Glover.
Kicks it over to the corner.
Beautiful shot there from number 23. Akins going to be no good, though. Rebounded by Glover. Akins.
3 is good.
We got that time. It's going to give Bulldogs a 7-5 lead.
Akins gets the second chance points after the offensive rebound. Here comes Jason Gant over to Caden Alker.
Yeah, beautiful work there from Bulldogs in the paint. I mean, Glover was able to secure that offensive rebound, hits it right back over to Akins for the nice 3-pointer.
Lewis kicks it back out to Gant in the corner. Gant for a pump fake. Caden Alker, top of the key. Alker over to Troyer. Troyer throws a overhead pass to
Tate Guthrie.
Mid-range jumper is no good as Glover gets the rebound. Here comes number 1, Khalifa. In the number 1
Oh yeah. So timeout here, but I do want to bring something up here. So in last night's game against Muhlenberg, bench player, like the guy, like one of our 6-mans who come off the bench quite frequently, Lucas Mussman, you know the name, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he ended up getting hurt over there in that play where he ran into the wall, all right? So with that, he does have a sprained wrist for this matchup. So he is inactive for today's game against Wilson, and probably for the next game too.
Yeah, big loss for Hempfield. He's really good behind the arc. He seems to get a lot of his 3-point shots up.
Absolutely.
So they're going to get a next man up mentality.
He's a good qualifier for the 6-man of the year for Hempfield. I mean, him and Cam Harris, they come in and they are big playmakers here for the Black Knights.
Yeah, I agree. They got a lot of bench depth here on this Hempfield roster.
They really do. I mean, in yesterday's game, like I said during the broadcast last night, we saw everybody get on the court at some point in yesterday's game.
Yeah, I mean, everyone was from the rotation was able to get in, get some playing time. We saw number 35 come in and hit those late threes, obviously. Not enough to get it back, but...
Yeah, you're right. That was a Jeremy Wolf that was hitting those threes last night.
Jason Gant's going to take it up
himself there.
Gant's taking up the court, spins over to Caden Alker. Caden Alker, top of the key, calling for play design.
For Ashton Lewis by the nameplate.
Lewis back over to Gant.
Yeah, he's looking for somebody. Over to Guthrie. Guthrie finds Troyer. Good pass around over to Lewis. Guthrie with the layup. Can be no good, but he is fouled. Going to go line for 2. I mean, that was a good draw there. Good way to draw the foul in that scenario.
Yeah, off-balance layup. He's able to draw the foul, but it was a risky shot if he didn't get it. Thankfully, he did, so he's going to the line for 2.
Yeah, you're right. It was quite a risky shot. I mean, that was a really, wanky layup. He was pretty far back, too.
Yeah, he had a bad angle.
But he's going line. First one's going to be up. First one's good. Beautiful shot there. They get a 9-6 game here. Hempfield's down 3. Get one more shot here for Guthrie.
Good 3. Second shot is good.
Also good. Yeah, so 2-point game here, 9-7. Number 3, Mercado's going to take the ball up the court here for the Bulldogs. Gets it over number 12, which is Jaden Lockhart. Yeah, it's the first time we've seen him tonight. Back over to Mercado.
The corner, that's Lockhart. Gets Akings. Akings over to...
Yeah, Mercado again. Back to Lockhart. Switching between the same 3 guys, it feels like.
Akings once again. Here we go. Gets a screen from Glover.
There's somebody new. That's Taylor Cornish.
Intense defense here from Hempfield.
Very intense.
Not letting anything slide as I say that, but he gets the travel call.
Yeah. Great defense. That was amazing defense there for the Hempfield. We were both thinking the same thing there, obviously. Yeah. Hempfield played amazing man-to-man defense there, and obviously it worked out in the end. They were able to draw that travel call on the Bulldogs, and I really like what I saw there.
Yeah, as Spencer Troy inbounds it to Caden Alker, guarded by number 12 Lockhart. Alker kicks it over to Gant.
Yeah, Gant over to Lewis in the corner. Back to Gant, just putting a little bit of pass around here, around the perimeter, which they do quite often. They always seem to pass around that perimeter area. Not much happens inside the paint for the Black Knights.
Yeah, it's part of the Hempfield play design. As Gant takes a mid-range jumper, it's no good. Rebounded by Glover. Bumps into his own teammate a bit.
Man, he almost ran out of bounds there. Glover over to Mercado.
Mercado out to Lockhart. Lockhart hands off to Akings. Mercado takes a 3.
Yeah.
Good. Mercado from
they're calling that too. They're saying he stepped on the line.
Yeah, I think
I can see that. I think he did too. Yeah. Looking at it.
Still, a great shot from Mercado from the pretty far back.
Yeah, that was a pretty far back mid-range jumper there, I guess you could say. Alker over to Gant. Gant finds Ashton Lewis on the top of the key. Over to Alker. Alker. Yeah, over to Troyer. Honestly, Troyer's our center, okay? And he's been in the perimeter almost this whole entire game.
Yeah, they usually try to find him in the post more, and they're going to call that a travel on Caden Alker.
Another travel, yeah.
So 1 minute and 54 seconds left in this first quarter. Hempfield is down by 4. Score is 11-7 in case you're just tuning in. And, yeah, both teams looking good as of now. I think that...
Hempfield's playing good defense.
Yeah, Hempfield's playing really good defense.
I agree. That's been the key so far that I've noticed. It's the defense has been on point. Yeah, they're down by 4, but this is a really, really talented Wilson Bulldogs team.
Yeah, we got some Bulldog substitutions. Akings takes a 3. It's good from deep. Behind the arc, this team, the Bulldogs are capitalizing from behind the 3-point line, and if they keep it up, then Hempfield's going to have some troubles.
They really are. I mean, this is just how the Bulldogs, Matt Coldren's...
Ashton Lewis from 3.
Yeah, it's going to be no good. But like I was saying, Matt Coldren, head coach here of the Bulldogs, that's just how he runs it. He's been running this team for 25 years now.
That's a great time. He got a lot of experience. His 3 is a little bit of an air ball, but number 4 he's able to...
Well, I mean, Coach Walk has been coaching Hempfield's team for a long time as well. So this is like the battle of the coaches. I was like scheming, play calling. It's a good strategy in this game. I could see it.
Yeah, both coaches have a lot of experience coaching basketball, so it's going to be a good game here tonight, as that will maintain Bulldog possession. Number 40, Niembo, is able to throw it off of Spencer Troyer's body in the corner. Inbounding Lockhart into Niembo.
Niembo is the tallest guy on the team here for the Black Knights. For the Bulldogs. He's clocking in at 6'4".
Lockhart over to number 4, Gonzalez, no good from deep.
Yep.
Here comes Kay Knocker taking up the court.
He good shot attempt there from Ronaldo Gonzalez, but I mean, ultimately wasn't able to fall. So Hempfield's defense stays.
Gant gets swatted away and gets another shot up, and they call it a foul.
Yeah, they do. That was. Yeah, I agree with that call, honestly. I mean, like, hit him right down there. If he's taking the shot, it's going to send him the line for 2. And I'm confident in Gant's free throw shooting abilities, so they should be able to get some good pointage out of this one.
Yeah, Gant's a great offensive player all around, and he's almost the key piece to this Hempfield team.
Oh, yeah.
He can get shots behind the perimeter, but he is also attacking the paint almost every play. So
Gant averages the most points per game on this Hempfield offense. I mean, he started off the season amazing with an 18-point game in that victory, the home stretch in that victory over Penn Manor.
Yeah, Gant, really talented players. He makes the first one. Second one is good as well. It's a 5-point deficit for the Hempfield Black Knights.
As the first quarter is coming to a close, 45 seconds left. Bulldogs are going to run down the court here with Jay Lockhart.
Lockhart looking for a man. He's got number 11, Cornish.
Cornish calling for some sort of screen. It's going to get
Lockhart. Lockhart looking for a man. Kind of holding the ball, letting some clock go down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're trying to take the last shot here. Like we said before, high school basketball has no shot clock.
Yeah, Lockhart kicks it over to number 5, Moreland.
Yeah, Connor Moreland. His first time on the court tonight.
Here comes Cornish, looking for a little lane. He gets.
Yeah, he's trying to find an opening, but it's just ultimately not able to find one.
Going Hempfield's ball. That must be a travel.
Yeah, they call travel.
Hempfield has 7 seconds to get a shot up here, so they got plenty of time. As long as you stay steady, you don't need to rush the offense. Well, I mean, you kind of do, but don't play sloppy basketball just because you only got 6 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ashton Lewis in the corner. Oh, just off the mark.
Oh, Spencer Troy almost got a tip in there. I mean, it's just a little bit short, but that was a great second chance tempo for Spencer Troy. With that, the first quarter will come to a close. Score is 14-9. Bulldogs are on top here at the end of one, but Hempfield's defense is prevailing. They're doing a pretty good job compared to how they ended off last night.
Yeah, Hempfield came out strong at the end of this first quarter, getting that turnover right there. The defense showing itself again. They need to keep these points off the board. They're only down by 5, so they got plenty of room to come back, and it's going to be an interesting second quarter.
Absolutely, and we'll see you back here for quarter number 2. Alrighty, coming out of the break. The start of the second quarter here, 14-9, Bulldogs on top, and I mean, Hempfield's sticking with the same rotation they've had in the first quarter here, consisting of Spencer Troyer, Jason Gant, Tate Guthrie, Ashton Lewis, and Kay Knocker. Now, Wilson's been switching it up a lot so far. We've seen all sorts of guys on this Wilson team.
Yeah, they got some bench depth here too, Tyler, so I'm excited to see just this whole rotation and how they work with each other, but Hempfield's sticking with their starting 5. Here comes Kay Knocker.
Absolutely. I mean, I like that move. Here, Kay Knocker finds Ashton Lewis at the top of the key. A little bit inside. He's going to find an open Alker near the corner. He's going to drive for the layup himself. It's going to be a no-good shot attempt, and now Wilson's going to rebound it.
Here comes Mercado into the corner. That's number 1, Kafala.
Yeah, and then there at the top there is going to be Mercado. Over to 13, which is McLean, Nemo McLean. Oh, Glover with the catch and shoot. It's going to be no good, but rebounded by Kafala. Kafala's going to take the shot. It's going to be no good. Is going to be fouled in the process. So a shooting foul, which is going to send Kafala to the line for 2.
Yeah, I feel like some of Hempfield's weak points are they play too physical in the paint, which isn't really necessarily a bad thing, but they let their opponent get to the line so many times, and it just gives them these free points, and it's only greatening their deficit.
They do. I mean, you're right. What happens frequently is they do cause a lot of fouls. I mean, they get charged a lot, and that sends the free throws that they give up have been very, very detrimental to them in the past couple games. I mean, their opponents have been scoring nearly 20 points a game on free throws alone.
Yeah, now they got a 7-point deficit after those 2 free throws fall. They got to find something. They got to find a spark. They got to get this offense going, keep the defense a little less physical.
Absolutely. As Alker's going to get a fast break, he's going to drive for that. No good. Blocked by Kafala. Beautiful block there from Kafala.
Yeah, Kafala comes up and rejects that shot off the glass. That was a powerful block as they dump it into.
Troy with an amazing block and steal. Cam Harris, who's now in the game.
Troy did not like. Oh, there's another block.
Jason can't shot. His block is going to go out of bounds, so will retain Hempfield's ball. But man, what a series of events there. 3 blocks.
Yeah, it is a block party here tonight. The defense is showing out on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and I mean that was great defense from both squads here. As Kane Alker's going to throw this one in, he's going to find his man. Looks like he's going to go for Cam Harris deep. Man, almost lost that one. Jason Gantz open, does not take the 3 though because he hesitates. He'll take a fadeaway jumper, and it's good. Beautiful fadeaway jumper. Looking like Kobe out there.
Yeah, he sure did. That was a beautiful fadeaway jumper, as he said. Here comes the Bulldogs charging down the corner on the other end.
Yeah, number 23, Akins. Top is going to get it over to 13, which is Lockhart. But no, 13, McLean, Nemo McLean. Over to 3, Mercado.
Gant gets in there, tries to break it
loses
up.
that one for Kafala. Akins over to Glover. Glover inside the paint. Take the shot. It's going to be no good. Kafala's going to rebound it. But they're going to call the foul on Hempfield. They're just going to send him to the line. They're sending Kafala back to the line, it looks like. I don't know if I agree with that, because I didn't think that was a shooting foul.
Well, he was going up in the shooting motion. He wasn't really off the ground yet, but you could tell he was trying to take his arms up and get a shot up. But
absolutely. I mean, I can see that. I almost feel like that one could have been also called on the floor.
Yeah.
First one's going to be good there for Kafala. Going to make it 17-11.
And here we are at the free throw line once again. We were just talking about this, how they let their opponent get to the line so much, and it causes so many of their points.
It really does, yeah.
I mean, you take away, the 6 free throws they've had tonight, it's a tied game.
You're 100% right. I mean, that has been a crucial part of Hempfield's defeat so far that they've had this season. I mean, they're ringing it at 3 and 5 to start the season off.
Yeah, but they need to turn something around. Here comes Cam Harris.
Yeah, Cam Harris is going to find. It looks like he wanted to get to Gant, but Gant was covered nicely, so he's going to get over to Alker instead. Now, Alker, Gant, and Cam Harris all grew up together, played youth basketball together for like their whole entire careers.
Yeah, that's a lot of team chemistry. As Cam Harris' shot is no good.
Akins. Yeah, Akins over to number 3, which is Mercado. Back over to Akins. Akins for the 3. Going to be no good, but rebounded by number 12, Walker. I feel like Spencer Troyer could have got that one.
Almost tipped away by Jason Gant. Here comes the mid-range puller.
Mercado's mid-range is going to be no good. Rebound by Spencer Troyer. Great rebound over to Ashton Lewis. Ashton Lewis finds Alker. Alker driving towards the basket again. Going to go for a layup of his own. It's going to be no good, but he is fouled in the process. Going to send Kane Alker to the line for 2.
Yeah, that would have been big if they were able to get the M1, but you take these 2 free throws as long as you can make them. So let's see what Caden Alker can do here at the line. They got a 7-point deficit with 5.5 minutes left in the first half. So
absolutely. I mean, take these fouls to your advantage. You know what I mean? Make every shot that you're given. They're giving you the opportunity for some free points. Take it.
Yeah, the first one is good. And my motto is always you want to go into the half being the last person to have scored because you get so much more momentum coming out. Your coach is happy. You're happy usually, depending on how much you're down by. But, I mean, basketball is a game of emotion.
I agree. It's a mental game. Like most sports, it's a mental game. It's a good percentage of this game is mental, and then the other part is physical.
Yep.
Ball's nearly lost there by number 4 Gonzalez. It's going to be picked up by number 12 Jalen Lockhart. Mercado over to Akins. Akins driving. Going to lose it. Gets over to number 4 Gonzalez. Gonzalez, his shots in and out around the rim. No good. Rebound by Glover. Glover loses it. It's bounced around all over the place. Number 12, Lockhart ends up with it. Amazing passing there. As number 3, Mercado is able to take the layup. Wow.
Yeah, that was a pretty rough possession. There's another. Alker tried to take the charging fouls. He attacks the lane after getting that little flopper down the floor. But
Akins just flopped down there, expecting a foul call, but just never got it. Number 4, Gonzalez's shot is no good. He's 0 for 2 right now. And Cam Harris with the beautiful rebound. Cam Harris driving. He's going to turn around. He's going to be outside the perimeter. Gets to Alker at the top of the key. Alker over to Cam Harris. Cam Harris to take up 3. Back to Harris. Gant. I feel like Gant should, if I were Gant, I'd almost go for it here. Yep, Gant for 3. Oh.
I think he should have gotten the foul called there.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like there was some contact.
Feels like his hand got pretty, almost like, you could just tell that was a foul. That was a bad missed call from the ref.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that ball was an air ball. Didn't hit anything.
Yeah, but I wouldn't really necessarily call that his fault, but you just got to forget about those missed calls. And you can't let it distract you. Like we're just talking about, it's all emotional, it's all mental, and you can't let that stuff get in your head.
Yeah, 100%. Number 5, which is Connor Moreland, is going to get in and gets over to Aiken. Aiken to Glover. Glover's shot no good. Rebound to take Guthrie. Beautiful rebound there. Over to Akeem Alker. Sean Forrest in the game. He has the ball now. Gets it back over to Guthrie. Guthrie for 3. Oh, in and out. Almost had that one there. Rebound by Moreland.
Comes Moreland.
Yeah, over to Akins. Akins finds number 12, Lockhart. Lockhart, beautiful bounce pass over to Glover. Glover's shots just are not falling tonight at all.
We call that a jump ball. That will retain Wilson possession.
Now Glover could very well be in his head right now, as he is going to be subbed out. Because Glover's plays Wilson football, okay? Which is a big rival of Hempfield football. And Hempfield's hometown football team's basically here. And they're allowed for him. So that chirp is definitely getting to him, I feel like, as he is subbed out here for, looks like number 4 to Gabe Niembo. Yeah, with that, Jay Lockhart has the ball, gets it over to number 23.
Going that way, they call it travel.
Yeah, Akins is going to get called on that travel, so it's going to be Hempfield's ball. So Ashton Lewis is going to throw it in here. He's got his guy Cam Harris right here next to him. Yeah. Oh, he's going to get it over to Gant instead. Cam Harris is back here. Looking like he's calling for it. Yep, there Cam Harris got it. Over to Sean Forth. Sean Forth does a little bit of a move there before he hits it over to Jason Gant. Back to take Guthrie. Guthrie finds Cam Harris near the logo. Harris driving. Pass back over to Sean Forth. Over to an open Ashton Lewis. Shot's going to be no good. And they are going to call a foul on Hempfield, I guess.
Yeah, that looked to me like a little bit of a clean rebound, but until he got in there and got in his hands, and it was just...
Yeah, it was a rough showing there, but it is going to be Wilson's ball.
2.5 minutes left in this first half. Score is 20-14. Knights are down by 6 points.
Yeah, they definitely have to get something going and try to make this a little bit of a closer game for the half.
Yeah.
Well, 11, Cornish gets over to Moreland. Moreland over to Lockhart. Lockhart fights Cornish. Back to Moreland. Looks like Akins. Back over to Cornish. Akins for 3. Shot's going to be no good. And there is a foul on number 40, Niembo.
Yeah, I think I would call that an over-the-back foul.
Yeah, 100%.
Reached over him, kind of got on top of him for a second there, and that's just...
Yeah, the foul was drawn by T. Guthrie, so Hempfield is going to get possession here.
Ashton Lewis inbounding. He's got Gant and Harris.
Yeah, you got the 2 guys in the back, Spencer Troy and Sean Forth. Troy with the ball. Over to Cam Harris. Cam Harris double covered before they get over to Jason Gant. Back to an open Cam Harris now. They're just doubling the guy with the ball. Sean Force over to Jason Gant. Over to Ashton Lewis. Open Cam Harris. Now it's over to Gant.
And clearly that double teaming works. They're calling travel.
Wow.
I mean, that was a great defensive scheme there. I mean, you got to they're just following the ball so efficiently, keeping an eye on the ball. That was a great play from the Wilson Bulldogs.
And that killed Hempfield last night.
Yeah,
Muhlenberg
exactly.
did the double coverage formation, and that just ended Hempfield. All hope was sucked out as soon as that double coverage formation took place there for the Mules.
Yeah, and Hempfield really hoping something like that doesn't happen again as Niembo's there for the rebound.
Yeah.
Niembo fights. Niembo, that's his third offensive rebound as he gets fouled.
Wow.
Cam Harris holds on to him.
Wow.
Niembo just a force inside. He's going to the line.
Yeah, I mean, Lockhart just airballs that. Niembo with a beautiful offensive rebound, puts the ball up 2 more times before he's finally fouled on his third offensive rebound. Now he's going to the line for 2. Let's see if the center here can shoot free throws. And he missed his first one. Free throw number 2 for Niembo. It's going to fall. It's going to make it a 21-14 ball game here. Caden Walker with it.
1 minute, 18 seconds left in this first half.
Yeah, gets over to Gant, who finds Ashton Lewis. There's Sean Forth. Yeah, this double teaming thing is not helping Hempfield at all. I mean, Wilson's just running away with it defensively.
Wide open fast break for number 2.
Yeah.
Easy layup at the end.
That was just beautiful there from Taylor Cornish. Walker, nice bounce pass, but it's gonna be stolen by Moreland.
What's this gonna be?
Cornish for the layup.
I mean, wow.
Yeah, the little floater.
They're losing all momentum here.
They really
They're
are.
down by 11, 47 seconds left. I just talked about it not so long ago. You got to be the last one to score. Get some momentum. Get that little shining light at the end of the tunnel to come your way. Because now, if you're in Hempfield's position, you're down by 11. You got 47 seconds to score. And then you got to hope that you can come out of the half and just get something going.
The way this one's ending right here and for this first half is reminding me how last night went. I mean, very, very close first quarter, and then it just started to pull away in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can bounce back here.
Yeah, I think the score last night was 19-15 at the end of the first.
Yeah.
Hempfield was trailing by 4, but they came out, and the score was what, 38?
It was like 33 to 19 or something.
It was 38 something.
Yeah, 38-19. It was just so lopsided by the half.
And Hempfield, I mean, you can't just give up this soon.
Not at all. I mean, right now it's still only a 11-point game.
Yeah, they're clearly still in this. I'm not calling it over till the final buzzer sounds.
Oh,
but
absolutely not. Ashton Lewis over to Sean Forth. Forth finds Gant, gets over to Lewis. Back to Gant. Oh, Sean Forth is really calling for it. He's not going to get it as he's open in the corner. Now Sean Forth had it, but now he's double teamed. That ball's going to go out of bounds. That should be Hempfield's ball. Yeah, it's going to be out on the Niembo there.
Hempfield needs to kind of dissect this double team. There's always going to be a guy open on these double teams, but it's just so hard because you're being smothered.
Yeah.
You're being, especially when you're trapped in the corner. There's nowhere you can go.
And all these guys are so much taller than our guys, you know?
Yeah.
Jason Gant, beautiful layup. That's how you do it, though. That's how you dissect it. I mean, they found the open Jason Gant under the basket. Beautiful layup.
Yeah, Troy quickly gets it inbound, quickly finds Gant for a nice, easy layup. So now Hempfield is down by 9 with 19 seconds left. I think if you're Wilson, you hold the ball here and just take that final shot, and that's what they will do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's definitely the way to go here. Like you said, you want to have that last shot for the momentum. Moorhead driving for the basket. It's going to lose it. Spencer Troy, a beautiful rebound. Sean Forth over to Jason Gant. 1 second. No good. And that is going to end the first half. 25-16. Knights are down to the Wilson Bulldogs. Now, man, hopefully they can just turn around here, get some good motivation going into the locker room, and come back here firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, so what I'm seeing from Hempfield right now is good offense, but the defense is lacking. They're giving up so many fast breaks, and like we said, all these free throws. They got 8 shots at the line tonight, and it's just killing them, especially last night and tonight. You're only down by 9, though. You go into the half, you get a little talking to, you get some energy in you, and you just come out and you fix what you're doing wrong.
I agree. I mean, the double team defensive formation that Wilson and Muhlenberg both have been pulling off have been really, really hurting Hempfield's offense. I mean, they're not able to really get much of a passing game going or any shots off because they're just getting smothered as soon as they touch the ball.
Yeah, I agree. And with that, that is the end of the first half, and we will see you back here at the beginning of the third quarter.
About 9 minutes. Right. Welcome back after the half here. Hempfield's down 25-16, and we're just hoping that we can get some sort of drive going, so some momentum rolling, and that Hempfield can hopefully squeak out a victory here. With that, we're going to start with Tate Guthrie on the court with Spencer Troyer, Jason Gant, Ashley Lewis, and Kate Walker, our normal setup here. So yeah, with that, Hempfield's going to start with the ball. Kate Walker to Ashley Lewis. Lewis finds Gant. They're moving quick here. The double team formation for the Wilson's defense has faded away here to start this one off, which will honestly go in Hempfield's favor.
Yeah, that double team was really clamping them up at the end of the first half.
It really
they couldn't do
was.
nothing. They were just turning the ball over. Gave Wilson some easy fast break points, but they're not going to come out with that formation now.
Yeah, you're
Back to
right.
man-on-man. Here comes Alker.
Yeah, Alker over. Nice bounce pass over to Spencer Troyer, who's going to drive. Pushes his way to the basket, but they're going to get him on the travel call there. Yeah, it's about 4 steps. So Troyer's going to get nailed with the travel call, and that's going to go Wilson's way.
Yeah, not just summarizes the Wilson defense. They're just able to get in your head and get you moving, and they got you doing all these turnovers, and it's just they have a great defense.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, but that doesn't surprise me though. Watching them warm up and all of that, it's just they've been resilient the way that they do this, and they're a good squad. Michael Glover in the perimeter is going to get off to Akins. He's going to find number 13, Nemo McLean, over to number 3, Mercado. Back over to Glover. Glover, who averages about 8 points per game. Mercado over to Akins. Akins finds number 1, Khalifa. He tries drive, but gets stuffed, so he gets it back over to Glover. Glover over to McLean. Khalifa in the corner. A lot of passing here. This has been like 35 seconds of passing.
Kafala.
Yeah. There we go. Akins for 3.
Good.
Oh, wow.
Akins from behind the arc. That's not the first time you've seen it tonight. Akins is a lethal threat behind the arc.
Yeah.
I mean, Hempfield, you got to step up your defense here.
You really do. Number 3, Mercado, it's like doing some backwards like defense on Spencer Troyer.
Trying to get in the head and break up the passes is Tate Guthrie takes the mid-range turnaround jumper. It's good.
Amazing play there from Tate Guthrie. They able to lay that one in with a nice mid-ranger. And yeah, I mean, now it's a 10-point game here. Hempfield needs to get their defense rolling. That's what's going to save them here. You need this defense to get something going. And it does! Jason Camp, beautiful steal there off Michael Glover.
Spencer Troyer gets...
Yeah, he loses it to Michael Glover, but it is going to maintain Hempfield's ball, though.
Yeah, great defensive play from Glover. When you get Spencer Troyer in motion, he's like a freight train charging down into the paint. And so Glover being able to tip that ball out right at the end is a great way to reset the defense.
I mean, I think Glover is Wilson, Spencer Troyer. They're pretty equivalent, like their size, their build, their positions, everything they do.
They're going to call down another travel on Troyer. That's the second one of the first half, only 3 minutes in.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to fix that up. I mean, those are the mistakes you can't really be making.
Yeah, he's got a good post game, and there's so much footwork involved with that, so you take one step too many, and you're just going the other way.
Yeah, absolutely. Akins gets over to Mercado. Mercado over to number 13, Nemo McLean. McLean finds Aiken. Aiken with the layup, and that is going to be good. 30-18.
Yeah. Akins, I mean, he's been all over the offense tonight.
It's like that guy from yesterday, Hemmings, yeah. Eli Hemmings from Muhlenberg, which is all over Hempfield's defense. And it looks like Akins is going to be that Hemmings. Jason
in the corner.
Three's good. Beautiful shot from Jason Gant.
Lay on the money, Gant from deep.
Cuts the deficit down to 9 points.
They needed that.
Yeah, they did. I mean, that's a good momentum shifter, too.
Dump it down to Michael Glover.
Yeah, it's guarded heavily by Spencer Troyer. Oh, Alker got a hand in there, but I think that's going to be last out on Caden Alker, so should be Wilson's ball, and it will be. Glover's going to throw it in. Glover over to number 1, Khalifa. Finds Akins. Looking for somebody to pass it to. And he's just going to move out. Get it over to number 12, which is Lockhart. Glover with it. Oh, number 1, Khalifa thought about it. He's not going to do it. There should be a jump ball. And it will be. And it should be a Hempfield. Now, Arrow is actually with Wilson, so it should be back to Wilson. It will be, yeah.
Yeah, good call there from the ref. It's just so confusing because I'm not really sure why they don't do jump balls in high school.
I know, right? That's what I was thinking, too. I mean, Alker had a great hand on there. Lockhart with the ball around the logo. Lockhart's going to drive, and then he's going to pitch it over to Khalifa. Yeah, Akins at the top of the key. He's going to get it over to Mercado. Mercado back to Lockhart, over to Glover. Finds Akins in the corner. Oh, Akins with a interesting pass to a not paying attention Glover. It's going to lose the ball. It's going to be over to Hempfield. Jason Gant gets a shot up. He is going to be fouled. He's going to go for 2 free throws here at the line. Chance to make it a 7-point game.
Yeah, Gant, he's just like Spencer Troy. When he's coming at you in full motion, I mean, he's hard to stop. So they honestly get lucky that wasn't an and one. They just give him 2 free throws here. Let's see if he can make them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he got that shot up, and I mean, quite frankly, almost went in there. Gant, first shot's going to be good. Make it 30-22. Let's see if he can go for another 2 for 2 round here. Yeah, like we said before, Gant is one of the better overall players on this team, I believe. I mean, he can do a little bit of everything. He can play defense, he can play offense, he can shoot, he can guard, he can rebound.
Yeah, he's a threat all around.
He really is. He's an all-way player, which is a great thing to have on your team.
Second one's good.
It is. I'm pretty sure Gant's only a junior, too. Still have another year of eligibility. Him and Kane Alker. Ball's going to get passed around quite a few times here. Number 3, Mercado. Over to 4, which is Gonzalez, Ronaldo Gonzalez. Back over to Mercado. He's going to find Akins in the corner. Over to Lockhart. Oh, there we go. That's going to be a 3-point shot from Gonzalez, which is going to be no good. Ball is going to go out of bounds, and it should be Hempfield's ball. And I believe it will be. Yep, Ashton Lewis is going to throw it in here for the Black Knights. Yeah,
Kane Knocker takes a rough hit after that layup, but he's fine, so that's good to see. Hempfield kind of cutting this deficit down. I'd be watching it out if I was some Bulldogs.
I would too. I mean, it's like they're like being sneaky with it. Like they're not like showing much like action, but like they're slowly creeping back into this 1 point at a time.
Kane Knocker taking the court.
Yeah, Jason Gant over to Kane Alker. Alker back to Gant. Playing a little bit of pass around here. Jason Gant for another 3.
Go! Money! Jason Gant cuts the lead down to 4. That's a second shot from beyond the arc in the last couple of minutes. He's really the key factor behind getting this lead back, as they're only down by 4. Like I said, 2 minutes 50 seconds left in the third quarter, so now's a chance.
Troy with the mean block. Yes! Spencer Troy. They find Jason Gant. He's on fire right now. Back to Kane Alker. Over to Gant again. They have a chance to make this a real close one here. Ashton Lewis. Caden Alker. Jason Gant. Driving.
Call a foul
on the floor. So a foul on the floor for the Bulldogs, which is going to give Hempfield the ball back. So Kane Alker is going to throw it in here for the Black Knights. Alker throws it in over to Ashton Lewis. Lewis over to Spencer Troyer. Troyer back over to Lewis. Over to Kane Alker. Kane Alker finds Troyer at the top of the key. Gut 3. Alker driving. Steps around. Gets a nice little bouncer over to take Guthrie for hitching it back over to Kane Alker. Alker on the logo now. Dribbling as 30 seconds have gone by now. Over to Jason Gant, who's on fire right now. Take Guthrie. Over to Spencer Troy. Jason Gant under the basket.
Wow, Jason Gant.
2-point game.
A force inside. They're going to keep that behind the ball. What? They call that an M1 or what's going on?
I don't know, but Lucas must have been like jumped up and was like going all crazy about how to be pushed down by a couple teammates. Oh, they're giving the ball back to Hempfield.
And they're counting the 2 points. I'm not really sure what the call was there, but here comes Ashton Lewis in the corner 3. Go! The lead!
Wow, Ashton Lewis with the corner 3 to give Hempfield the 1-point lead.
Way to come back. Like I said before this half, they needed to find some momentum in the locker room, and that's exactly what they did. As you can see, they're up by 1. 1 minute 26 left in this third quarter as they get the foul call.
Amazing series of events here for the Black Knights. They were down by 11 earlier, and now they have came back. They're up by 1.
Yeah, they just had a 5-point possession there. I mean, over the span of 2, but I mean, you get that nice lay from Jason Gant, and here comes Ashton Lewis all fired up from that. Nails the 3 from the corner, and now they're going to the free throw line. The Bulldogs' first free throw is good.
From Gonzalez. Gonzalez shooting 2 here. First one is going to be good. So the second one here for Gonzalez. is going to be also good. So, 1 point game here. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Caden Alker with the ball.
Hempfield has a chance to regain the lead here.
That would be amazing. I mean, they just got to keep it going. They keep up the momentum they got. Oh, Cam Harris loses the ball. The pass from Ash Lewis to Cam Harris is going to be no good, unsuccessful. They're going to lose as Aiken gets a hold of it. Back over to number 12, Jalen Lockhart. Finds Moreland. Over to number 4, Gonzalez. Moreland. Back over to Aikens for 3. No good.
They're going to call that a foul, and it's Zane Wilson.
Yeah, but it's on the floor, though, so no free throws here on this one. No, they're going to Hempfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Cam Harris is going to throw it in here. Still a 1 point game. It's the third quarter's coming to a close here with about 45 seconds left.
Cam Harris taking up guard by Gonzalez.
Cam Harris drives. Oh, he might got the... What are they going to call here? Yeah, they're sending him to the line. They're saying that's a foul on Wilson's going to send Cam Harris to the line for 2. Or at least that's what the side judge is calling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Going to the line for 2. They make both of these able to take the lead back. See how he does.
Here we go. Cam Harris gets 2 chances here. First one. Bang! All right, tie ball game here, 32-32. Chance to take the lead here with this next free throw.
All right, Cam Harris, show me what you got from the
line. Second one is good. Hempfield has retaken possession. Has retaken the lead here, 33-32. 36 seconds left. Now Wilson might try to get the last shot of this quarter. Oh, Cam Harris almost stole that one right out of number 12, Lockhart's hands.
Yeah, as I said before, they came out with such a momentum. I was so shocked when they were putting themselves back in.
Yeah.
It felt like 2 minutes before where we just said they're quietly coming back, and then they got those crazy 2 possessions, and here we are now.
I thought Wilson was just going to run away with this one.
They got 10 seconds. Going to hold it for the last shot.
Yeah. Mercado gets it over to Lockhart. Lockhart for 3s, no good. Oh, and
Glover gets the rebound.
Beautiful rebound, beautiful shot. And that ends the third quarter. Wilson is up by 1 point, 34-33. Going into the fourth quarter. What a third quarter for the Blackjacks. They were able to retake possession of the lead at some points, and they keeping it really close.
Yeah, way to come back here in that third quarter. I'm so just amazed.
I am too.
Great offense, great defense, especially coming out. And here we are, down by 1 with 8. They have 8 minutes left. Hempfield is easily still in this. I mean, both teams are playing great right now, so I'm just ready to see where this goes.
And Jason Gant, man, he had a spectacular quarter, racking up about 12 points.
Yeah, Gant really showing his talent here in that last third quarter.
Yeah,
so we'll be back in the fourth.
Here we
minutes.
go. All right, welcome back for the start of the fourth quarter. It's 34-33. Wilson is on top, but this is a great game coming on right now. I mean, Hempfield with an amazing comeback in that third quarter. Cam Harris going to start with it, gets over to Caden Alker. Alker drives down to find Jason Gant. Gant back over to Cam Harris.
Cam Harris near the logo.
Yeah, driving up. Dribble a bit between the legs over towards the free throw line. Going to get a nice pass over to Caden Alker. Over to Cam Harris. Cam Harris is going to drive, but they're going to call
travel.
Yeah, travel on Harris, I guess. Just going to give the ball back to Wilson. Mercado, it's going to start with it here. Oh, nearly stolen on the pass to Akins from Caden Alker. Shot for Akins is going to go up. It's going to be no good mid-range.
Cam Harris hooks that rebound down.
Yeah, beautiful rebound there from Cam Harris. Over to King Alker. Alker, beautiful bounce pass to Jason Gant. The bucket! 35-34. Beautiful shot there from Jason Gant. Great bounce pass from Caden Alker. Amazing play there from the Hempfield Black Knights.
Yeah, Gant really attacks the paint right there and gets that easy scoop layup. That was a great play as he draws the foul.
Yeah. Man. Really good.
Hempfield giving up all of these free throws tonight, and that's a problem because they're just practically 3 points. But
you're right. They don't think they're supposed to be. But, yeah, Mikado is going to be a good line here. Shoot 2. First one. It's going to be good. 35-35. Tie game. Now, a chance to take the lead with this next one. Next one is no good. Going to be rebounded, though, by...
Jeez, and then he's fouled. Yeah, he's fouled again, jeez.
Yeah, Khalifa picks up the rebound off the missed free throw, but then he's going to get fouled in the process of the layup. That's going to send him to line now for 2.
Yeah, I mean, Hempfield, you got to stop these free throws from coming. I get they're clearly trying to play good basketball, but sometimes you just get too physical and it's out of your control as he makes the first free throw.
The thing is, Khalifa's consistent on free throws. Wouldn't surprise me if he knocks both these down. Yeah, the 6'3" senior out of Wilson. He's a forward. Second one is also good. So 2-point game here, 35-37. Black Knights would like to get a score here, tie this one up, or take the lead with a 3. Yeah. Cam Harris.
Screen from Spencer Troyer. Step back 3. Good. Cam Harris.
That was majestic. I mean, that ball just floated right into the net, and there was no doubt about it. Gives Hempfield the 1-point lead again.
Yeah, Cam Harris and Jason Gitt have been the real MVPs of the second half. They've been all over the defense and offense, especially from behind the arc.
Absolutely. Troy Akins gets over to Glover. Glover with the layup. Beautiful shot. Back and forth. We've had like 5 lead changes in the past 5 minutes.
I mean, that's what makes a game entertaining, just back and forth basketball. It's going to come down to a closer here.
Absolutely. Spencer Troyer with at the top of the key, gets over to Cam Harris near the corner. Harris drives to the basket.
And one! A powerful finish.
Wow.
Cam Harris capitalizing again. He's got 2 3-point plays back to back.
Beautiful shot there from Cam Harris. I mean, he's able to draw the foul, go for the layup, get the bucket, and now he's going to line that check to make this a 2-point game. Wow. Cam Harris's extra point is good. 2-point game, 41-39. Hempfield is a top so far. 5:50 left in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, crazy back and forth game. This is going to come down to maybe a game winner as of now. But they're going back and forth. Great defense out being played. Great offense being played from both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Akins is out there with Khalifa, and those two have been a duo so far for the Wilson. Glover in the perimeter. Gonna find number 11 Cornish, who was calling for it. Gets over to Akins. Akins drives to the basket. Guarded by Spencer Troyer. Is going to get the layup, though.
You can tell he tried to draw the foul there. As here comes Caden Alker.
Tie game. Alker over to Tate Guthrie. Finds Cam Harris. Back over to Ashton Lewis. Cam Harris. Alker at the top of the key. Alker drives before hits it over to Spencer Troyer. Troyer over to Ashton Lewis. Dribbling around, finds an open Troyer. Troyer guarded heavily by Glover. Oh, double team now. Where he gets over to Cam Harris. Drives to the basket. Goes for it again, but he's going to be fouled again. This time it's not an and 1, but he does go around for 2, so he can make it a 2-point game again.
Yeah, you take these free throws.
Absolutely. You got to make them, though. That's the thing. You got to make these.
He's been doing a good job from the stripe tonight, so
yeah,
I expect nothing more from him.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he has been pretty consistent tonight, and all season long, quite frankly. First one is good. It bounces out a couple times, but ultimately goes in, 42-41.
4 minutes and 37 seconds left. Score is 42-41, as you just heard from Tyler. Both teams have 2 fouls, and it's going to come down to a close game.
Absolutely. Cam Harris's second one is no good, in and out. 1-point game. Going to keep going back and forth here. Mercado with the ball. Gets over to Lockhart. Lockhart over to Cornish. Over to Akins. Lockhart. Cornish at the top of the key. Before he finds Lockhart, who drives, takes the jumper himself, and that's good. Still 1 point game, but now Wilson's on top. 4:08 left, timeout called. We'll see you back here after the break. Alrighty, back here after the break, Cam Harris with the ball. 4 minutes left in this absolute thriller of a game we have so far. Cam Harris tries to basket himself. Oh, it's going to go around the rim. It's going to be no good. Wilson with the rebound. Ashton Lewis signaling being the commander on the court here. We go Akins, gonna get over to Glover. Glover with the backwards hook shot. Gonna be no good. But they're gonna call the foul. Ooh, no. What? Carter, what did you see there?
Well, he went for the rebound. No, it's still gonna be. It's gonna be Hempfield's
ball regardless. So yeah.
But I saw he went up for the rebound. It might have been over the back foul.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Risky pass that's going out on.
That's all on Glover, but that was a risky move on Glover too. If Glover goes past it and Troy catches, Troy got a wide open run right to the basket.
Yeah, you can't be throwing those. They're too just. You got some time.
Yeah, absolutely. Kent Alker's going to take a pass midcourt. Alker over to Cam Harris. No, under Cam Harris's leg. That's going to be outbound to Hempfield. Harris had a beautifully open shot attempt right there.
Yeah, it was a great pass. It just caught on the wrong angle.
Yeah, went like under his legs. Man. Mercado with the ball. Guarded by Lewis. Gets it over to Lockhart. Lockhart finds Cornish. Cornish finds Mercado again. Akins in the corner is going to drive. Going to take the shot up. It's going to be no good. I think he was fouled in the process though, so he's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, here we see again Hempfield giving these free throws. You're about to go down by 3 points if you're not able to.
Yeah, the discipline. Gotta have team discipline here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So
Akins at the line.
Yeah,
the first one is
Corell Akins.
Good.
2-point game. Akins, second shot attempt is up and good. So
3-point game.
Yeah.
2 minutes and 53 seconds left. How can Hempfield kind of regain this lead or at least just tie it up? All you need is 1-3.
Honestly, yeah, just let Cam Harris take care of that. I mean, he's been on fire so far. Or even Ashton Lewis. The dude can shoot. I would like to see more shooting attempts from Kate Alker, though, but I know he can shoot, too. He did all season last year. I don't know. He's been very, very conservative lately, early in this season.
He's a great playmaker. Usually they don't need him to shoot when you got so many good guys on your team like Jason Gant and Cam Harris, like you were just saying.
But Gant's been on the bench for almost the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to rest up. I mean, I think it was a close game, and they just saw what they were liking, so that's...
Alker misses the layup. I feel like he should have got that one. He knows it, too.
Yeah, clapping his hands there, but it's all about defense now.
Akins, shot is no good. Troy with a beautiful rebound. Alker with the ball. Over to Cam Harris for the layup. Beautiful layup off the square. 44-45, 1-point game, 2 minutes into the break. We'll see you here after. 2 minutes left here, 45-44. Hempfield is down by 1 point here, and they just got to get this going. I mean, if you're Hempfield, this would be a huge win to have.
Yeah, coming off of last night's loss, you got to get some just momentum going again. And this win would mean big things. However, if they get a loss here tonight, that could greatly impact how they feel for the rest of their season.
Absolutely, and I mean, I think it would, because this would be a huge momentum shifter for this Hempfield Black Knights team to go on to start off the new year. Because this is the last game of 2025 for Hempfield. Akins over to Glover, who finds number 12, which is Lockhart. Oh, back over to Glover. Glover gets away from Troyer as he passed over to Mercado. Mercado drives under the basket. He gets it and one.
I feel like Troyer should have been there for that block. Kind of missed his assignment, and now that might result in a 3-point play.
I agree. I mean, he definitely would have had the height leverage on Lockhart. On Mercado. Yeah, so Mercado's going to go to line for 1 here. Mercado's shot is up And it's good. 48-44 now. It's a two-possession game with 1:30 left in this game. Honestly, this would be a heartbreaker for Hempfield if they can't secure this victory.
Cam Harris attacking inside.
Oh, and one! Holy cow! What a spin move there from Cam Harris. Gets the basket, draws the foul. Amazing play work there from Cam Harris.
Yeah, it took a hard hit when he landed on the floor, but it was all worth it if he can make this free throw and get 3 points.
Absolutely. Wow. What a shot.
Harris' free throw is off the front iron.
Jason Gant could have got that rebound, I feel like. All right, 2-point game. Got to play defense here.
1 minute, 16 seconds left. It's going to come down to a close game.
Absolutely. Passing around the perimeter here for the Bulldogs. It's going to be
Cam Harris with a chase down block.
Khalifa's no good.
Rejected. Deny at the rim. Cam Harris comes up from behind and takes it for himself. That's what they're called.
And Akins tries to draw a foul there by flopping, but it's not going to work. If anything, I think they call it a charging. No, they're calling it a blocking foul on Akins, which is going to send Kate Alker to the line to tie this game up.
Yeah, here we go. You got to make these 2 free throws. Got a lot of pressure on you right now. You still got 57 seconds, so even if you miss one of them, get a stop on defense to come around.
Yeah, but these 2 are crucial right now.
First one is good.
Yeah. All right, 1-point game. Needs one more to tie this game up. One more. Kaden Alker at the line. Dribbles once. Looks up. Shot is up. Shot is in and out. It's going to be no good. Jason Gant almost gets a rebound. Still 1-point game. 50 seconds left in this 4th quarter. We need another big defensive play here from Hempfield. Timeout will be called here by Wilson, so they're going to try to skim it up. Man, what a play. What a series of plays there for the Black Knights in the next minute.
Yeah, Cam Harris charges into the paint and gets that nice M1. That was a real momentum shifter for Hempfield.
It really was, and that's just what you need to happen here. You got to do it again. You got to keep on forcing these turnovers, causing these mishaps here for Wilson so that you get the ball and ultimately win this one. I mean, you stop them here and then you score. There's a good chance you're looking in good territory.
Yeah, this is going to come down to the wire. I'm excited to see what happens.
I am too. I mean, the last game came down to the wire too. The one we watched right before this, the Northern York versus Muhlenberg, was a comeback for. It was looking like to be a comeback for Muhlenberg, but then they ended up losing there in the end. But yeah, alrighty, 1-point game. Timeout is over here for both squads. And this is going to be it. I mean, this is the final minute here. Both teams have their best out there. Just trying to get something rolling. Here we go. Inbounding here is going to be Lockhart for the Bulldogs. Go over to Glover. Back over to Lockhart. Lockhart finds number 1, Khalifa. Khalifa over to Mercado.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, he finds Akins. Hempfield's got to try to call something, or something's got to happen here. Almost loses it. Glover's open in the corner. They're going to just foul him. I like that move.
Foul that's Glover. The only thing you can do there.
Yeah, but Glover's your center.
To be
Centers are notorious for not being good at shooting free throws.
That was a good guy to foul, but you never know. This guy, he looks like he can.
He might be able to.
He might be able to knock these both down.
Oh no! If he misses even one, this gives Hempfield a chance still. Even if he makes both, Hempfield still has a chance.
First one for Glover is good.
Ooh, that was nothing but net.
Yeah. Now if he's able to make this, it takes it to a 3-point lead, but they're gonna call a timeout
mid free throws. Wow. So what's the scheme here? I mean, what's this timeout for? Why are they trying to draw up? I think potentially a miss.
I think it's essentially the same idea as icing a kicker in football.
Okay.
See, Glover right now, he knows that's one of the biggest free throws he's gonna take this game, or even maybe this season. And so you just keep him, even when you're in a timeout. He's clearly sitting there. He's nervous right now. But Hempfield, you're gonna be able also to draw up a play. So even in case he hits this next free throw, takes a 3-point lead, you hold the ball, you take a 3, or you still got time to go for 2, get the layup, foul him, hope that he can miss one of them, and then you just go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree there. I mean, I like the idea of icing the kicker. I mean, we've seen it work a couple times in football. Remember, what was it, 2019 NFC wildcard match, the Eagles versus Bears? Doug Peterson iced Matt Nagy's kicker, Cody Parker.
Yeah.
And then, do you know what play that led into? The double doink.
Yep.
I mean, hey, it's same concept, I believe. So there's a little bit of football for you today. As this break is coming to an end here, 21.7 left on the clock. Wilson's at the line for one more free throw, then this gives Hempfield the ball for the final shot attempt of this game. Now, if Wilson misses this, if you're Hempfield, do you go for the 3 and end it?
I think that I would try and get inside, take 2, quickly foul them again, and just see how they were to do. But, I mean, if you're feeling risky, you go for the 3. But I think if you're playing conservative, you just take 2 and foul them again. But that all depends on if Glover hits this one or not.
That's true. Glover's shot is up.
Good.
Wow, let's
see what Hempfield does. Here comes Kane Knocker. Looks like they're kind of rushing. This might mean they're going for 2, but I'm not sure. 16 seconds left. 15.
They can't find it open.
13. Here comes Kim. It's 12.
Oh boy.
10.
Jason Gant.
9.
Timeout by Hempfield. Coach Walk is not happy with how that played out. I mean, now there's only 9 seconds left.
They're going to probably draw up a play to get someone open. You've wasted too much clock. This little 2 points just down the window.
Way too much. Coach, that's not what Coach Walk had in mind, I don't think. Because, I mean, they were signaling for almost like a screen, but nobody was open in the corner. So Creed Walker had nobody to throw it to. I mean, he was just running around, like, frantically around the perimeter just trying to find something. And ultimately, obviously, they weren't able to get anything. So now Coach Walker's going to take this time out and try to draw something up. Because you need these points right now. I mean, you absolutely direly need these points. I almost say you almost need a 3 here.
Yeah, you do need a 3. It's too late to take a 2 and then try and foul because I don't know how many timeouts you have. But it's just... You've wasted so much clock. You had 12 more seconds than you did just a couple seconds ago.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that is what's going to come down. That's what's going to come down to here. Now, who would you have taken this 3-point? Cam Harris, Jason Gant, Kane Knocker, Ashley Lewis.
I think it goes to Cam Harris.
I think so too. He's on fire.
Yeah, Cam Harris has the hot hand right now, and I mean, this might go to overtime.
Wow, overtime. Some overtime basketball. I don't know. First, they got hit that shot down to get some OT. Here we go. Timeout is now over, and we are looking at an interesting ending to this ball game.
Yeah, let's see what Hempfield has just drawn up here.
Let's see who's on the court. Spencer Troyer is on the bench now. So
no reason to have him in right now.
Yeah, Jason Gant, take good 3. Okay. Timeout by Wilson now. All right, so like I was saying, looks like you have Tate Guthrie, Jason Gant, Caden Alker, Ashton Lewis, and Cam Harris all in the court. All of them can shoot 3s. So that's what they're definitely going for, is a 3. But if you're going for the 2, you get Spencer Troy out there, correct?
Yeah.
That's the idea. So right now you have 5 perimeter shooters out here, which if you're Wilson, then just play man-to-man with everybody, you know what I mean? Just man-man on everybody, but you know they're going to be going for the perimeter.
Yeah, I almost wonder if they'll do this double-team concept again because you saw how it worked.
Yes.
Because, I mean...
that could be risky, though. You see? Because you double-team, you're leaving somebody open.
Tyrus, Kyler Ward.
You're right.
You got so many good shooters on Hempfield's offense that maybe you just take the risk because when they get double-teamed, they get trapped in the corner. They usually just end up playing sloppy basketball.
Absolutely. I mean, and... That could work in Hempfield's favor, though, if that happens. Because if you can find the guy open in the corner, for example, you got Cam Harris open in the corner because they're double-teaming Jason Gant, then Cam Harris gets an easy knock to get right in there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Here we go. 9 seconds left, down by 3. Hempfield's going to need a miracle 3 here to make this.
This is big. Alrighty, here we go. Out of the timeout, 50-49, Black Knights down by 3, 9.2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Cam Harris has thrown it in here for the Black Knights. He finds his guy, Jason Gant, who's going to take the 3. And it's bounced around, no good, but they're saying it hit the top thing, so
call it out of bounds, yep.
That is Wilson's basketball with 5 seconds remaining.
Now you got a foul, you get steal on the inbound. Now
and just pray that they hit neither of the free throws. Cam Harris almost knocked that one down, but they're going to I guess. Interesting. All right, 4.3 left, sending Wilson to the line.
Yeah, now they're going to the line for 2.
Now, if you hit one of these, I say this game's over.
As soon as you hit one, this is all.
Yeah. So you just gotta hope that who is this? That number is this number number 3, Mercado, misses both of these, is what Hempfield needs. He hits even one, then this game's most likely over.
Here comes, is this the dagger?
Yeah, basically.
First free throw is good, and that, in my opinion, I think
That's probably going to do it.
I think that's all she wrote for tonight.
I agree. What a game.
Yeah, what a back and forth game. Hempfield came back in the third quarter, but it's just not going to be enough. I'm really just thinking how the rest of their season's going to play out as the second free throw is good, and so that might be.
Well, that's a 5-point game.
They're still going to try and get 3. I mean, technically, unless something crazy happens.
But you need the quickest 3 ever.
No, this game is.
It's already too late.
This game has 3 is really good.
Well, hey, Hempfield played their hearts out here. I mean, they're down early, very early. They're down big. I honestly thought it was going to get pulled away from them at the half, honestly. But they showed up. They played hard. I mean, they only lost by 5 there to a very, very talented Wilson Bulldogs team. I think that was a really good game there from Hempfield. Yeah,
it was, and I just don't know how they're going to recover from these 2 losses. It's kind of affecting their record.
Yeah, because now we're sitting at 3-6.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta change something and fast because as of now,
it's not looking too good.
It's not looking too good.
Yeah, but what a game there. I mean, 52-47 is your final score. Hempfield is going to take the loss here, but like I said, very good game. Hempfield was in it for basically the whole entire time there.
Yeah, very entertaining game. And with that,
for Hempfield Happening, Series 7 VPC, I'm Tyler Constein.
And I'm Carter Mumma.
Have a good night.